Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera. This time I would like to share with all of you how are you going to apply Revolve in 3D solid modeling in Autocad. Alright. So Revolve ni dia berada under Home tab dan dia under modeling. Kalau you expand this arrow, dia berada in one group. Okay, with extrude, loaf, revolve and sweep. Both of the features kita dah sama-sama go through with both of these, and now I would like to share with all of you how are we going to apply revolve. Alright, so I'm going to switch this to parallel and software isometric view, or you can say that we go to home symbol like this here, right? And just click this one, right? Dia akan pergi pada by default 3D solid modeling, as what I did mention to you previously. By default, kalau kita klik this symbol, home symbol, dia akan menunjukkan pandangan southwest view, right? Southwest isometric view. Now, let's say I'm going to create a simple sketch. So let's say I go to top first, so much more easier for me to create the 2D. So katakan I'm going to have one line here, so I'm going to on my auto. Katakan, let's say I just simply create a line without any dimension. Okay, you can indicate or you can key in the dimension if you want to. Okay, let's say I'm going to have some sort like this, and I'm going to off my auto, and because I'm going to play around with this one. Let's say here, 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 then here, here, that. Okay, and let's see, I'm going to align, I'm going to on my auto, so it's much more easier for me to snap the endpoint. So this is my let's say this is my sketches, okay, with few entities over here. Okay, you kena make sure that kalau you nak buat 3D solid modeling ni, you tak boleh ada macam line ni kan, katakan kat sini, tak boleh, cannot. So you need to have one complete loop. Okay, this one tak boleh. Okay, so it means that you kena macam ni lah. Okay, bentuk macam ni, complete loop or complete profile. Alright, so don't forget, once after you have recreated all these lines or this sketch, you need to join it together. So I'm going to join this, all of these entities to become one entity or one object. Double check, just go click here. Okay, should be fine. Then I'm going to switch to our southwest isometric view, and then now I can proceed with my revolve. Revolve ni dia untuk symmetric, okay, untuk sketch ataupun part ataupun komponen ataupun item yang symmetry. Alright, it's a symmetric view, so you can apply this particular of command, which is a revolve command. So revolve also ni dia akan melibatkan paksi putaran. Okay, I will show to you. So let's say I pick revolve here. Okay, click revolve, and then they ask a select object to revolve. This object that we're going to revolve, right? The sketches that we have joined just now. Okay, click this one and then press enter, and then they ask us specify axis of the rotation. So my first point, you can pick here or here, it doesn't matter, because I would like to revolve this sketch. Okay, so I can just simply pick, this is my first point. Click my first point, and this is my second point. There you are. Okay, kalau you tengok, you perhatikan, if I rotate a bit, so dia akan just seperti itu. Alright. Kalau you nak reverse, you tekan reverse, so dia akan reverse lah. Okay, kalau you reverse, press dia akan reverse. So let's say I'm going to make it full rotation 360 degree. So you just need to key in 360, the value of the angle. You can play around the angle. It's not necessary to have 360. You can, let's say if you want to have half of the angle, you can key in 180 degree. But before that, let me copy this one first, so that later on it is much more easier for me to show to you a few more examples. Let's say again, I'm going to pick revolve. They ask us select objects to revolve. This object I'm going to revolve. Press enter, and then they ask us to define or to specify the axis of rotation. So this straight line representing our axis of rotation. So I'm going to pick this one as my first point, and this is my second point. There you are. All right. So let's say I'm going to keep 360 degrees, and then I just need to press enter. Okay, and once we switch to shade with edges, it will look like that. Okay, it will look like that. Okay, how about if I play around with the angle of rotations? So I'm going to move this. I'm going to move it a bit here. Right, and let's see, I'm going to revolve. This is the object that I'm going to revolve. Press enter, and again I'm going to pick, this time I'm going to pick this point as my first point of axis of rotation, and this is my second point. There you are. Right, let's say I'm going to make it 230 degrees, then press enter. There you are. So the shape of this part will look like this. Okay, right, so how about 180 or 90 degree? So you can just simply key in the angle with 90 degrees. So which object that I'm going to revolve? This object that I'm going to revolve. Then press enter. Then they ask us specify the axis rotation. 1. This is my first point. This is my second point for the axis rotation. Let's say I'm going to make it 90 degrees. I just need to key in 90 degrees, enter. And then if I rotate, it looks like that. Okay, you can play around with the layers. Okay, kita dah belajar layers sebelum ni kan, so I'm going to key in the layers. Yes, I'm going to have say red color, and then I'm going to have yellow color, right? So if let's say if I would like to change the layers, I just need to select first the part that I'm going to change the layer, and then I go to here. Okay, and I just select the color that I want. Okay, then press escape. There you are. Right, let's say this one I want to make it yellow. Select first. You have to select first the part that you're going to change the layer, then just simply switch to the layer that you prefer. Okay, so let's say if I change this to realistic, okay, so it looks like that. Okay guys, okay, so how about if I'm going to shift a little bit the axis of rotation of this particular sketch. Let's say I'm going to copy this one first. Okay, to here. And let's say instead of this line just now, representing our axis of rotation. Sekarang saya nak buat dia offset sedikit. Katakan I'm going to create a line here, one straight line. You have to make sure you auto on, biar dia terlebih, biar dia terlebih, tak apa, like this. Okay, and then katakan you move this, okay, base from here to a certain distance. Let's say I tak masukkan dimension. You can create the dimension if you want to. So let's say somewhere around here. Okay, and now this straight line which we have just created just now, ini akan menjadi kita punya axis of rotation, bukan ni lah sekarang. Kita tengok macam mana. So we go to revolve and then select object to revolve. Only this object that we're going to revolve. Then press enter, and now they ask us to define our axis of rotation. So this is our first point, this is our second point. So you nampak so kalau you perhatikan betul, dia akan menjadi lubang pada bahagian tengah-tengah ni. Okay, dia akan jadi lubang pada bahagian tengah-tengah ni. So you can see all, because why? Kerana axis of rotation kita ni dah offset. So if let's say if I key in 360 degrees as our angle of rotation, so press enter, and bila kita go to shaded, so ataupun shaded with edges, boleh nampak sikit, shaded with edges, shaded with edges. And once I rotate this, dia ada tengah. Dan ini adalah merupakan, kalau you perhatikan di sini, this one, okay, ini adalah merupakan garisan yang bertindak sebagai kita punya axis of rotation. Okay, just now. Right, so if I rotate this ke belakang, tengok belakang macam mana. Alright, so it's like that. So bila you dah selesai ni, you confirm, you can just simply eliminate or delete the rotation of axis, this one. Okay, right guys, so katakan I tunjuk pada you beberapa contoh lagi. Let's say I'm going to switch to top again. Okay, my XY macam ni, so I bring my cursor to here kerana I nak my X dekat sini, my Y di sini. Okay, so kalau dia macam ni, so I'm going to bring my cursor, nampak arrow ni. Okay, just click this one, nampak, so the XY dah macam ni. So now let's say I'm going to have another one more. Ini I just simply draw sekali lagi, just simply draw without any dimension. And this time let's say I do have like this one, and let's say I'm going to off my auto like this one, and I'm going to on back my auto, and this perimeter shift. I just need to touch only here to have a reference line. Okay, like that, the green reference line one. So click this one, and then I'm going to close this profile. Okay, now let's say this is my sketch, and don't forget to join. So which object that I'm going to join, all these lines or entities or objects that I'm going to join, then press enter, double check. I just need to go here, click, okay, kita akan klik semua sekali. So confirm this is our sketch yang kita dah join all together. Dia kalau walaupun satu tak join tak boleh, dia kena semua entities atau semua objek di mana line ni, semua objek line sini dia kena join together. So let's say I'm going to copy this few. Let's see here, one, another one here. Okay, now move a bit here. Okay, katakan I would like to revolve this one. Okay, this one, go to revolve here, click this one. Okay, this is the object that we're going to revolve, enter. Let's say this time I'm going to katakan buat kat sini macam biasa. Okay, so make sure it's an end point. Okay, and let's say I'm going to make it 360 degrees, 360, enter. So there you are. Andai kata yang ini pula saya nak ambil this line sebagai saya punya axis of rotation. So I'm going to move this a bit to here, and let's see, I'm going to proceed with my revolve activity. So select object ni yang kita nak revolve, enter. Tapi kali ini bukan garisan ni sebagai my axis of rotation. I nak ambil di sini dan di sini, nampak? Dia akan berubah. Walaupun kita punya sketch sama tadi, tetapi apabila kita memilih axis of rotation yang berbeza, due to that, the shape of the final 3D solid modeling final shape dia akan berubah, walaupun asal dia 2D shape tadi kita pun adalah sama. Okay, disebabkan oleh axis of rotation, pemilihan axis of rotation tadi. Okay, let's say I'm going to make it 360 degree. Alright, dan sekali lagi, let's say this one. So I'm going to copy this, enter, I'm going to move it in front of here. Then I'm going to revolve this object that I'm going to revolve, tekan enter. Lepas tu kalian di sini pula, klik this one dan this one. Nanti kita tengok bila kita dah shaded, nanti kita akan nampak perbezaan dia. So 360 degrees. Sedangkan tadi semua sama kan, basic 2D tu semua, cuma exist je yang berbeza. So lagi satu, katakan enter. Let's see, this time I'm going to revolve dekat sini lah. Pasal ini kalau kita perhatikan, garis dia punya ni lebih tinggi daripada sini kan, dia lebih sikit. So I'm going to pick this one lah. Kalau I pilih sini, nanti bila dia pusing dia dah clash dengan sini kan. So I'm going to pick this one. So I'm going to revolve this object, where press enter, whereby my axis of rotation is this one. Zoom. Okay, right, so my angle will be 360 degrees, dan press enter. So bila kita tengok I move ni semua supaya kita boleh nampak. Ini semua asal dia adalah daripada lakaran yang sama, lakaran 2D yang sama, sorry. Move this one, enter. Okay, once bila kita shade of edges this one, nampak? Okay, so dia akan mempunyai bentuk-bentuk yang berbeza-beza. Okay, ini walaupun ini nanti kalau bahagian dalam dia ni, kalau katakan kita shade 2D wireframe, bentuk dia dalam dia macam ni lah, nampak? Kerana pasal kita pilih sini tadi kan, so dalam dia ni berlubang lah. Okay, dalam dia sini berlubang. Kalau kita tengok pada X-ray, kita boleh nampak bahagian dalam dia. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so you have to remember that untuk revolve ni kita kena ada dia punya axis of rotation, and we also need to make sure that kita punya part yang kita nak hasilkan tu adalah symmetry, macam bentuk-bentuk yang telah saya tunjukkan pada all sebentar tadi. Okay, so revolve ni very straightforward. Okay, so very straightforward, you can play around with this one. Okay, katakan kalau you nak try out few types, okay, of shape, you can go ahead. Okay, you can play around with the angle as well, the angle of rotation. You can play around with 360 degree, 45 degree, 71 degree, 75 degree, 78 degree, or 92 degree, or whatever. Okay, so you can try it okay, by using this particular revolve command. Okay guys, so I think that's all about the revolve. Revolve is very simple, it's very straightforward. Okay, I hope that you understand. Thank you for your attention, and I will see you in our next video. Thank you very much.